Once in a generation, a leader comes along that establishes a legacy, one that all others will measure themselves against for years to come. Caroline Donahue embodies the most important elements of leadership at Intuit. She's values-driven. She's people first. She's results-oriented, and she is intellectually curious, constantly growing and adapting. It's those qualities that make her a great leader, but it's her unique style while doing these things that makes her CD.
CD is really the heart and soul of the company. She's been here a long time, that's for sure, but she really knows and understands Intuit's values, and she's really helped me appreciate what a special place it is.
Her annual employee survey scores were always top of the charts, you know? That's a testimony to who she is as a person. She has a very high standard. She cares about the people. She's authentic. She mentors them. She supports them.
Caroline has a positive way about her. She's someone you can trust and has the highest integrity.
She really genuinely cares about people and wants them to be successful. She has this unique ability to really connect with people up, down, and across the org.
Caroline brings her entire self to work, including her passion for the deadheads and her tattoo. She is an amazing leader for all those women who wonder, can you be an executive in corporate America as well as an awesome mom? I think they need to look at Caroline. She's definitely the poster child for that.
She's been a great role model and has always been encouraging and supportive of my career as part of her team, and that's something that I really appreciate.
I started here in 2001, and I felt like, wow, if this is the type of people that are inside of this company, I'm going to do really well.
I met Caroline through Bill Campbell. She had worked for Bill at Apple. He loved Caroline and admired her so much. I believe in the saying, surround yourself with people that are better than you and do what you do best. It was one of my best sales jobs, getting her to come to Intuit, as she had another offer. I consider myself very lucky.
What makes you special is that you have a great personality, you have a great sense of people, and you really have a genuine concern about the success of the people that on your team and who you engage with. And then obviously, how can we forget the yoga, the many yoga sessions and that we've had, with all of the team. I still can't do this. I've been trying to do that thing with yoga. I still can't do it.
Every quarter we went as a group for a while there to the new countries, and some of them started out as just an office or two in a temporary place, but we always got together. We always focused on what was important. We solved tough business problems, but at the same time, we made time to get to know each other, to have a little bit of fun.
We were at the bar, and it was several years ago, and I kept getting called by Sasan and by Brad and had to leave Caroline stranded in the bar by herself. Over time, there was a man sitting at the bar that was moving closer and closer to Caroline, obviously trying to pick her up, and I'd come back in and she'd look at me like, don't you dare leave me again. And then I'd have to go back out. And so at one point I had to come back in and I just said, dude, leave her alone. Get out of here. This is our drink.
When I first met Caroline, she had a big head of awesome curly red hair. I remember actually being at a leadership offsite with her and had about an hour before the team was going to meet again for cocktails and dinner. And I made Caroline a bet that I could straighten her hair in 10 minutes. And she said, no, you can't. And I said, yeah, I can. And we've never seen the curls again, and I miss them.
My favorite memory of CD is actually one that centers around her daughters, Sophie and Tashi. One day at Menlo Atherton High School, the student leadership was having a car wash as a fundraiser. I pulled my car into the lot and the kids went to work on it immediately. As they did, I had the chance to chat with Sophie about her mom and how much Caroline meant to me and to Intuit. When the students were finished with my car, Sophie looked in my eyes and gave me a hug. And she said, I've never got to hear about my mom and her work. She went on to say that she was proud of her mom and wanted to be just like her. That says it all.
I wear this shirt on purpose today because when I think of Caroline Donahue, I do think of Intuit. I think of everything it's given me and everything you have given me.
I think that was probably her greatest strength as a leader, was being this sort of connective tissue across the company, across functions and business units.
And what's been really fantastic is to see how her organization has grown over her tenure here at Intuit. So it started with the retail channel, and now it's expanded to multiple channels and global. And what's been even more inspiring is that the fact that she's also grown as a leader herself in terms of sort of expanding her scope beyond sales, and is now leading the marketing organization as CMO.
As you go through your life, you find, especially as you get older, you have tons and tons of colleagues, and you have fewer and fewer friends. And Caroline is a true friend.
If I had an exciting thing that happened in my life, she'd be one of the first people I would tell. If I had a terrible thing or a sad thing, she'd be one of the first people I would tell.
You put it all together, and you have a unique woman, a wonderful role model, a great leader, and a dear friend. You have a once-in-a-generation impact. You have Caroline Donahue.